Hey Pyros, 𝗬𝗵𝗲 here at Elite. We are here at Elite Fireworks of New Hampshire doing a store tour for you guys. Now this has been a staple tradition here at Elite Fireworks YouTube channel where we do a store tour of the showroom location. Now obviously there's an Elite Fireworks in Texas and in New Hampshire for now. Pretty soon hopefully in other states, so stay tuned for that. This has been a staple tradition at our YouTube channel. Of course, for those of you who are shopping in Texas, pretty soon we'll give you guys the store tour for Texas. If you were to watch the store tours over the year, I mean Elite of Texas has been open since 2015. And I believe since 2016, we do have store tours there. One thing for sure, the store looked a lot more empty. Now we bulk up the store significantly more, as well as a lot more variety. And the funny thing about it is, on a lot of items, obviously, since we have been growing, our model has been changing. Before, we did not really sell as much by the case, but over the last couple of years, we've been increasing more and more. And obviously, now that shipping is about to be available, that's another big push with cases as well. So definitely the prices have been getting better, which a lot of companies cannot say their prices were cheaper today than before 2020. As far as the business here at New Hampshire, obviously this is going to be our second year of the New Year's holiday season. So far, the expectations have been more than met. I mean, overall, guys, especially in the New England area, we have been getting a lot of positive feedback with our model because, as you guys do know, most of fireworks retailers around the nation. So it doesn't matter if you're in the Northeast, if you're in the Central USA, or you are in the West Coast. Most fireworks stores, two models dominate, and that is buy one, get one, or the prices are extremely high, and then whenever you check out, everything is going to be 50% off. Staple brands, it's going to be Brothers, Winda, and Raccoon. So those are our three most staple brands. I don't think it's far-fetched for me to say that those are the three best direct from China brands. As far as variety, obviously guys, here at Elite, we are all about variety. So yes, we do have 8 different sub-brands. Well, I guess I kind of leaked one, but in 2025, we're gonna have 8 different sub-brands, but that's not all that we carry. So for instance, even though we have our own in-house items, which I think when it comes to quality, we are second to none because we don't take any shortcuts. We do understand that there's a lot of brands that make good stuff. Now, obviously, variety is key because, of course, if we want to be your destination for anything and everything fireworks, and you're very into fireworks, I'm pretty sure you're always going to want to try new stuff. So that's kind of like how we think as well. Even though we carry a lot of our in-house items, we're always trying to bring the latest and greatest. Now, something that I want to add, which is exclusive first hearing here in this video, Happy Family Fireworks is coming to Elite Fireworks. So we're excited for that. Of course, we have not yet made the announcement to everybody, but for those of you who are watching this, obviously, that's something that you first hear it right here. So we're excited for that. Here at Elite, we try to get a lot of variety from many different brands because relationships are key when it comes to our growth model. Obviously, from the beginning, we've been getting more and more variety. And as you can see, I mean, some of the items that we carry right now, we are seeing all the different mortars here at Elite. Now, there's some items that obviously we understand it's not going to be the best price. Like I'll use as an example right here, we have the 6-inch Holy Nishiki from 𝗵𝗲 𝗕𝗲𝘀. Bada Boom makes 𝗵𝗲 items. Now, obviously they are going to have a better price, but our thing is we like to have variety. Now, don't get me wrong, for instance, this is supposed to be a super loud. Is this louder than the Hydra? Absolutely not. However, though, there might be customers that they want to try this out. So for instance, let's say for those of you in Texas, like Bada Boom is in Pennsylvania. So it doesn't make sense. It's going to be much harder for you guys to get this. But here, of course, in New Hampshire, if someone wants to drive to Bada Boom, of course, they can do that. However, though, here we do sell for $149 for one of them, which is expensive, but you gotta understand we get this domestically and we get it specifically for variety. But for only $60 more, you're gonna get 2 more 24 packs of the Hydra. You get a case of Hydras for $212, which is a very good deal. So if there's an item that we import, obviously there's less middlemen, so that means we can sell it at a much better price. Now the Damascus shell has been selling quite well. Yes, we got this from Fisherman, but we got it domestically. Price point right now is $137. Again, when it comes to Elite, you really do know very quickly if there's an item that we import or if there's an item that we don't. As an example, if you look right now, G4s, we sell one of them for $89, or you can buy the case for $291. Now, this is a 4-1, averaging under $73. So obviously you do know that window, we do import. Same thing when it comes to the raccoon items. Definitely you do know, so for instance, Flawless right here, that's gonna be $331 for the case. Now we did have this for Black Friday for $250. So definitely when it comes to shopping at Elite Fireworks for the New Year's holiday season, the best time to shop is going to be during the Black Friday specials. And for those of you who are shopping for the 4th of July holiday season, the best time is leading to Memorial Weekend. Tons of different shelves that are available here at Elite. Now showing the top shelf over here. As you can see, guys, when it comes to variety, I mean, we don't joke, and that's something that we want to continue. Obviously, as we continue in the next couple of years, there's going to be significantly more Elite Fireworks product. We are shooting for the next 3 years to be at around 300 different Elite products. Now you might say like, 𝗬𝗲𝗓, that's too much. It seems like Elite is going to go all Elite Fireworks items. That's not the case, guys. Because you got to understand, our store, typically we are at around 1,200 to 1,500 SKUs at all time. Now, of course, at the Elite Fireworks of Texas, that actually gets a little bit more. Matter of fact, guys, this season over there, actually, I think they don't even have the space to put all the different varieties that are available. So just to give you a perspective, they're gonna have the largest selection ever at Elite Fireworks. Now, when it comes to assortments, we still have a ton of them that we need to do an unboxing and go into details. Same concept. We do sell them by the individual unit, and we do sell them by the box kits. So definitely with a box is the way to go. You save significantly more. I recently did an unboxing of the Pyro bundle from Monkey Mania. So of course, if you have the time, I highly recommend you check that one. It's a pretty good one. It does compete with a Black Cat excellent bag, but I still like this one more. Anyway, so over here we have some of the smaller assortments. Now I'm doing a quick overview. Obviously, each section we can spend hours just going into details on many different items. Now the new element has also arrived. Now this is the new look of Elite Fireworks. Now we did a full-on video on this, so I do recommend you guys watch this. This is gonna be the new look of Elite Fireworks. So everything and anything that you knew about Elite Fireworks is changing. Of course, the quality, if there's an item that is perfect, that we cannot really do a better quality, it's gonna stay. The elements, the quality of the actual cakes is the same. But if there's a product that we can actually improve on, we are improving on. For instance, the All-American Finale box, one of the cakes in there is gonna get discontinued. If you have shot that one before, which let's just go ahead and show you real quick. Inside here, you're gonna get all 3 of these, but one of them is going away. Dream Chaser is going to get discontinued. Obviously, the numbers have spoken, and we do see customers' interactions. When customers watch the video or they come back to purchase, Dream Chaser is not an item that people are like, hey, I want that. Matter of fact, red, white, and blue is the most popular one. So since we are redesigning everything at Elite Fireworks, we're going to bring a brand new cake. So a new take on Dream Chaser, which I think you guys are going to like a lot more. Now, of course, Strobing Thunder, Booming Thunder, that's coming with a new look as well. Obviously right here, now the one that I'm very excited for is Fearless, Stealthy, and Roaring Bot. Now that's part of the Cyborg Mania. That's one of my favorite box kits of all time. I mean, it doesn't matter. Obviously we carry many different brands. If you want the absolute most complete, the best of the best when it comes to box kits, if I had to pick just one, this is it. Cyborg Mania is just in another level. As far as NOABs, they do serve their purpose. Obviously, if you want to do a finale and you don't want to use mortars, this is going to be the best option, but they do get pricey. So that's why I prefer having a rack with mortars. That way you can reuse the rack for future times and it gets significantly cheaper. Now, as far as the smaller stuff, so we are going to show you right here, fountains. So when it comes to fountains, we have a great selection here, but Elite Fireworks of Texas actually, because it's a much bigger store, they do have a lot more fountains. So of course, on the top level, we have some of the bigger fountains, and then below we have others that are up to 200 grams. Now, we have decent amount of Brothers and 𝗵𝗲 fountains right now, as well as 𝗓𝗲. Black Cat, we're a little bit short this season, but we will place a domestic order with them very soon. So for the 4th of July season, we will have them. Moving on to the smaller section, right here we have wing items. Now in this section, the most popular ones, of course, are the nuclear orbits or fantasy. Now these are basically jungle jets that are going to be tied together, so as you can see here. Now as far as this section, I'm gonna breeze through it because typically if you're watching a video on fireworks stores, you're not really too focused on novelty items, but we do have them here at the store. Moving on to the next section, we got many different options of sparklers. Now sparklers typically are the best item to have everyone involved, but of course you have to be careful because they burn very hot. Now as far as variety, there's a ton of different varieties. Some of my favorite ones are the neon sparklers, 17-inch, a pack of 5. Majority of sparklers are just plain gold or silver, but the neon ones are gonna be actually different colors, so it's something unique. Of course, this new one from 𝗓𝗲, Jumbo Octopus, these are spinning sparklers, so that's also something very unique. From sparklers, we move to the smoke items. Again, even in this section, so many different options, from jumbo smoke balls to the neon planets, which are very vibrant, standard size smoke balls. And of course, we have color smoke grenades from Firehawk, and right here from Bright Star Fireworks. Now, for the smoke sticks, there's a lot of options here. We do have for gender reveal, as well as specific colors, red, white, and blue theme. So this one is gonna have, great for the 4th of July, red on one side, blue on one side, and white on the other side. But lots of options. As far as pop-up snappers and adult snappers, for adult we got from Raccoon, and we do have from Bright Star. Practically the same item. Now we do have pop-up snappers from 𝗓𝗲, as well as 𝗵𝗲 and other small novelty items over here. Moving on to the noise makers, of course we got our Apex titanium crackers. Some of the best, if not the best, firecrackers in the market. Obviously the price you just cannot beat. I mean, you are getting a case for $79. That's just unheard of. In the retail level, there's not one company in the US that sells them at that price and for the quality that you're getting. So it's not generic firecrackers. As far as Saturn missiles, many different options. Of course, some of my favorite one right now that we have is the Saturn missile battery, 504 shots from 𝗵𝗲. Similar to our Captain America, but it's a more compact size, so you do save for this one. Now we are moving to aerials, but in the small section. So we have parachutes as well as rockets. Obviously, for those of you who are shopping in New Hampshire, you do see that we do have the small bottle rockets, many different, in my opinion, more fun bottle rockets. And then for those of you in Texas, for instance, typically you're used to seeing only the big ones, because I know in Texas it has to be over 26-inch and 3/4 for a rocket to be allowed. Now each state has different regulations. For instance, here in New Hampshire, they can be any size, but if there's no launch tube, we cannot sell them. That's not the case in Texas, but I think it's way better here in New Hampshire because, of course, with the launch tube, it's a lot more safe. Now moving on to the Roman candles, lots of different options, and we have packed the store up. The most popular one on the standard side, the Super Candle Pack, definitely well worth it. And then of course for the jumbo ones, we have them right on this section. This one from 𝗓𝗲 is very popular, so into the blue. And for all of these, we do have the case pricing on them as well. So typically guys, if it's 𝗓𝗲, Raccoon, or Brothers, or any of the Elite Fireworks sub-brands, we do sell it pretty much all the time with a case. The only times that we might not is if we don't have enough volume. As an example, Make-A-Wish. For instance, here in New Hampshire, we don't have this one with a case pricing because this is all that we have left. Last but not least, we got the pro gear here. Of course, if you need your Cobras, Ignite, and any other gear really, we do carry it here at Elite Fireworks. I know this is not common in a fireworks store, but we are a specialty store, so anything and everything about Elite Fireworks is not normal. So we are not your average store. That means we're not going to carry all the average generic stuff. Now we do have pro racks here as well. But anyway guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys in another video right here on our channel. Bye bye.